This episode is brought to you by United Airlines. When you want to make the most of your vacation, book with United. They're an airline that cares about your travels as much as you do. United is transforming the flying experience with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to help fit everyone's bag. And with their app, you can skip the bag check line, get live updates, and more. Change the way you fly. Book your next trip today at united.com.
When your gut feels off, your whole day can feel off. Activia probiotic yogurts and dailies are a quick, easy, and tasty way to up your gut health game every day. They're deliciously smooth and creamy and packed with billions of live and active probiotics. Your gut is where it all begins, so start with Activia. Enjoying Activia twice a day for 2 weeks as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle can help reduce the frequency of minor digestive discomfort.
Sometimes life can feel pretty disorienting, as if we find ourselves turned around in the woods. But never fear, because we are never truly lost. And with the help of the wilderness, along with footsteps from the past and the present, we will unlock the tools that will help us to rewrite our journey here on the Project Mindfully Outdoors podcast. Hey, everybody. Welcome in to this Friday episode of Project Mindfully Outdoors. I'm your guide, Mike Martin, and today we're going to continue to travel down this trail of mindful practices that you can incorporate into your everyday life to collect many more of those grip and grin moments that you might otherwise overlook, because we're going to explore how engaging in outdoor activities like hiking, fishing, and even camping can help us to achieve a more mindful state of being, as well as improve our overall mental well-being. So do me a favor, grab your gear, find a comfy spot, and get ready to dive in with me into today's meditative practice. Now, I'm sure that most of you don't really think about different outdoor activities as being tools and aspects of a mindful and meditative practice. But that's exactly what they are. And they fall under the category of activity-oriented meditation. Well, instead of just sitting still in order to clear your mind, when you dive into an activity-oriented meditation, you invite yourself to utilize the energy that's in your body, to tap into that movement and really foster a conscious sense of enhanced mindfulness. It's perfect for those of us who have a difficult time really sitting still and quieting our mind. It embraces the beauty of the outdoors and harnesses its calming influences. One of the greatest places that I've discovered is to really start with just a simple walk or a hike. Imagine stepping onto a trail where you're surrounded by lush greens and the beauty of nature. Each footstep takes you deeper into a visual tranquility. While you're hiking, you become acutely aware of your surroundings. You hear the sound of the leaves, the songs from the birds, and you can't miss that scent of pine. And as you focus on those sensory experiences, you find that your mind begins to clear itself of all the distractions. You might even notice that your breathing it synchronizes with your steps, and it creates a very peaceful rhythm that calms your mind. And sometimes those hikes, they're things that lead you to a really beautiful fishing spot. So I want to talk a little bit about fishing, because fishing offers a very unique blend of patience and concentration that you get to practice. Think about yourself standing there on that scenic lake shore with your rod in your hand. The water is shimmering in sunlight. Fishing is not just about the catch. It's also about the presence in that very moment. The gentle sway of the water, that ripple from your cast, and the silence, it wraps all around you, and it encourages you to really foster a meditative focus. Every cast can lead you into that peaceful state. And then there's another beautiful little caveat, is when you begin to get into that meditative state, you start to focus on the presentation and almost visualize yourself being that bait. And it gives you an opportunity to really work through a lot of things and understand yourself a little bit deeper. But it's not just about hiking and fishing, because there's countless activities within the outdoors that introduce meditative states through movement. If you think about something as simple as gardening, for example, you're digging your hands into the earth and you're nurturing plants, and that requires your full attention, which fosters that connection with nature as well as yourself. And even more practices that really can do this and show you and lead you that way is things like Tai Chi and yoga, and they both can be practiced within the outdoors, amplifying their benefits because you're adding that fresh air and that natural surrounding. So it's got to make you wonder, how can you start incorporating activity-oriented meditations into your practices? Well, first of all, you can choose an activity that you truly love, whether it's biking, kayaking, or simply walking your dog. Engage in it mindfully. Be present while leaving those distractions behind. Put your phone away. Tune into the sound of nature and focus on the activity at hand. And next, as you begin to engage, pay attention to your breath and allow the rhythm to guide your thoughts. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bring it back to your natural rhythm, acknowledging the thoughts without judgment and just allowing them the time to pass, just like the clouds that are in the sky. And as we wrap up today's episode, I'm going to challenge each of you to try to engage with a little bit of activity-oriented meditation this week. Even though it may be cold outside where you're listening to this, take the opportunity to embrace nature, to be present, and observe how these activities can become a path toward those mindful moments that we all crave. And if you're looking to deepen your practices and explore all the tools that can help you unlock the ability to rewrite your journey, swing over to projectmindfullyoutdoors.co. Sign up for a trailhead call with me, because I'd love to lead you down that journey. Until next time, my friend, get out there in the wilderness. That's where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.